Bilwamangala Thakura was deeply attached by nature. He became intensely attached to a courtesan named Chintamani. His attachment was so strong that true attachment means something without which one cannot live. He would constantly gaze only at Chintamani's face. She desired wealth, and gradually he gave away all the wealth of his household to her. In summary, at the end, he even took the sacred ornament of his wife, the symbol of her marriage, and brought it to Chintamani. She said, "This is a symbol of your married life. You are already married." He replied, "I have never even met my wife. I brought this because she herself said, 'Do whatever gives you happiness.'" Chintamani rebuked him. "Shame on you. You left such a devoted wife and came to a courtesan like me." For Bilwamangala, Chintamani had become his very life. He could not live without her. That is what true obsession is, when life feels impossible without someone. But then everything collapsed, his family ruined, his wealth gone, and even the one he was attached to rejected him. He became deeply disturbed and broken. He cried, "Chintamani, I cannot live without you." At that moment, Krishna inspired wisdom in Chintamani's mind. Her servants pushed Bilwamangala out. When a person finds no shelter anywhere, there is only one refuge, God. He remembered God. Through the company of devotees, the path to God opens. Leaving everything behind, he accepted a guru, received a mantra, and began chanting the holy name. But his heart was still restless with attachment to Chintamani. Until sins are destroyed, chanting the holy name can create inner disturbance. Remember this. Do not stop chanting. That disturbance tries to make you give up. But if you persist, the heart becomes purified. He decided, "I will not stay here. I will go to Vrindavan." He sought permission from his guru, who, being detached, allowed him to go. On the way, he stayed at an ashram. The next morning, village women came for worship. Among them was a young woman whose beauty resembled Chintamani. The moment he saw her, his mind was ignited again. Chintamani. Bilwamangala lost control and followed the woman. She noticed and became alarmed. She went home and told her husband, "Someone is following me with improper intent." Her husband, a righteous man, came out and said, "Welcome, you are our guest. How may I serve you?" Bilwamangala said, "Who is that woman?" He replied, "She is my wife." Bilwamangala said, "I wish to see her once, fully." The husband, being noble, agreed. He told his wife not to fear and to come. When she came before him, Bilwamangala looked at her, and suddenly a deep realization struck him. He said within himself, "Oh, wicked eyes, you have ruined my life by being attracted to worldly beauty, and have deprived me of seeing God. Even now you're pulling me back into illusion." He asked the woman, "Can you bring me 2 needles?" She innocently brought them. He prayed, "O Krishna, these eyes that kept me away from your vision and trapped me in worldly beauty, today I offer them to you." And he pierced both his eyes with the needles. Now, someone born blind knows how to walk, but he had suddenly lost his sight. Still, he began walking toward Vrindavan. On the way, he fell into a dry well. Unable to see, with no one around, he cried out, "O Krishna!" When one calls with complete surrender, without any other refuge, God responds instantly. He heard a voice from above, "Take this stick." He understood, God had come. In a moment he was lifted out of the well. The voice asked, "Where are you going?" He replied, "To Vrindavan." As he walked, he held the stick, and cleverly grasped the hand of the one guiding him. The moment he touched that hand, he was filled with divine bliss. Then God withdrew his hand. Bilwamangala said, "You pull away your hand thinking I am weak, but if you can leave my heart, then I will truly consider you strong." He reached Vrindavan and performed such intense devotion that he became known as Bilwamangalacharya. He even accepted Chintamani as his guru, saying, "Because she rejected me, I attained God." Sometimes, when family and society reject a person and no support remains, God becomes the only refuge. and that very God elevates such a person from being condemned by the world to being worshipped by it.